Welcome back to Factorio using the SpaceX mod on extreme conditions. Let's unpause the action and get you quickly caught up to where we were. We are, well, I'll show you on the map. So we're out here now. I picked up the engineering train. I fixed up the copper one. As you can see, there's no more problems anywhere. This has gone on a little bit further because I had a bit of a look. We've launched a few more dry dock structures. Dry dock assembly is probably getting quite close to being ready to launch. Let's have a quick look. 7:26, so yep, that one is getting quite close. However, it seems fairly likely that we'll launch a couple more dry dock structure components before we launch it, but still, we are definitely getting there. Anyway, I haven't done anything about the coal yet. 7.2, it is definitely dropping, and quite quickly. So we need to finish this up, and of course, as soon as I started, the oil train turned up, so yay for the timing. Never mind. Whoops, I didn't want to go there, I wanted to go here. And, start laying down. Actually, did I create one of these that has... Not sure, let's just cycle through. That has the modules in it, is what I was going to say, because we probably want speed modules in all of these, but it doesn't look like it, never mind. Actually, I did want to just change one thing. I'll have to see how that audio ends up being. I've just changed the recording audio volume. I think it may have been a little bit quiet in the last one. Actually, let's see if I've still got that small... There we go, the small blueprint. That pretty much covers it. Now, let's just do a bit of a cleanup. Rid of all of this excess. Most of the excess. Doesn't have to be perfect, we don't really care. Okay, and now we need some of these guys. Actually, what we will do is lay them down across there. We'll probably want that. it doesn't look like these guys are actually going to be powered. Unless I do something like this. Oops. Alright. A little bit messy, but never mind. Now we need some more roboports to go around the that should be plenty to go around the sides of the mine to provide coverage and some extra recharging. How's that? It's probably pretty good. Now, that should get power, that should get power. This one should get power, this one probably won't, so let's give it power. That should be powered, that should be powered. That one should be powered. That should be all of them. Right, and finally... getting an accurate measure as to what we need to order could be an issue here. Blueprint, let's get a blueprint of... Get a blueprint of that. Turn off those pipes, those. Turn off all of those, so we've got that. Oh, damn it. Where's that blueprint? Get rid of that one. I might just see if I can get the robots just to build all of this as well. So let's do another blueprint. Get those guys. Three. So there's three, we know it doesn't really mean it. Let's start with something like that. Come down here. We've got no construction robots here. That's interesting. Let's go with what we need is we need lots. We need all of this, which is 314 diggers. 180 of those. 68 of these, and really 347 rail. Okay. 192 of these. 192 of these. Another 41 of these. That will take that close enough to 110. 13 roboports. Nine of those. 5 of those. 6 big poles. 4 lights. 4 constant combinators. I think it says 3 stations, but I'm pretty sure it really means 4. Just one of those. And 1 radar. Radar 1. This should work. Indeed it does. Now we have to get out of the way of... Oh, I know one thing we don't have. That is... we do not have... Oh, I'll ask for them next. Yeah, it is starting to pick those up. What we need to do is, I think we'll drive into the oil. We will then drive out of the oil to get out of the way. Should be this way. Don't want to start filling up on oil, so let's go back down here. Let's get out of the way. Oh. Pay a bit more attention. Okay. Get out of the way. Let's just see how our supply is doing. It looks like we are picking up the inserters first, but they are almost finished. I hope I haven't overloaded the train with this request. That was the poles. I mean, it should all be there. If we jump to the map view, we can actually have a look at the supply train, see what it's picking up. Big poles now. Just one more big pole required. Do we have a shortage of big poles? I hope not. That's a bad sign. That is definitely a bad sign. Okay, what we will do then is we will get out of the train and we'll just make sure that it hasn't picked up that last. Yeah. Hang on. Yes, that is the one. So we're looking for the big. What are they called? Big electric pole. That's what they're called. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to eliminate the big electric poles from that request, and I am going to put some big electric poles in here. Here we go. Construction bot should have come and got those, but maybe because the network hasn't been established fully, they don't want to. How are we going, man? Oh, looks like we're almost finished. Picking up the diggers, and then we have radars. Just a question, this guy's going to leave shortly, that's annoying. All done. So aside from the large electric poles, there we go, supply train on its way. Aside from those large electric poles, it seems to have had everything else. This guy's very close to full. Ooh, didn't even notice, but the fourth dry dock assembly component has been launched. We're up to 170 of these, only 80 more to go. Let's quickly check in on how the rest of them are doing. The next one, yeah, it's a long way away actually. 1.6, but it is getting there. Alright, at least it's going a bit faster than it was. Oh, and one thing that I did notice last episode was, I do believe that pesky, yes it has, the iron ore has finished and then been auto removed, because that is one of the mods that I am running. So that has been removed, that's fantastic. And if we run from here, we will see that this one is still going, but it's down to 5.4, so probably by the time I get round to doing this, that one may have finished as well, and I can move copper. Copper in the way perhaps can be moved all the way up here. And speak of copper over the way, it's about to load up this train, so we'll be able to see this getting attacked in just a moment. How are we going? There's all the robots. Emptying this in no time flat, which is why it's handy having the train station down here, because bots go the shortest distance that they can. So they keep targeting this one, and any build up there will go first, so that's good. 169 the total. It's only got just over 10 more loads and the whole thing will be gone, so that's quite good too. How's this one going now? 11 million. Oh, it's actually there. So you can see the same sort of things happening here. They're heavily drawing on where I put the new robo ports in to increase the coverage, and you can see that it's fully covered. Right. Let's go back to here. Here we are. Okay, this train is ready to go. It's completely empty, the supply train. We need to get out of the way. The oil train, let's see if we can fix this quickly. And it's slow anyway, but it's really slow when you're at 26 UPS. There we go. None of this has been built yet. Not entirely sure what my best way out of here is going to be. What I might do is just tell it to send me to oil 4, and it will go around in a circle and bring me back, I think. Yes. That is exactly what it will do. But I don't need to go on that circle. I'll jump out and run back down. As you can see, the supply train has left. And this should be building. Started building some of the track here, that's excellent. I just have to get the naming standards correct. There we go. Change name, so this will be Iron Distributed 3, I think. It'll be like that. It'll be Iron Distributed 3. Which is my naming convention. ID 3. That's fine. Well, what we do need, of course, is to get a whole bunch of logistics robots, which won't help this guy because it's coming from the same source of building robots, but it does seem to be the other thing that causes the bigger issue. So let's just check. So yes, it's off at the moment. Come in here, turn that off, get rid of all these things. Now, we need some robots. We need logistics robots, probably in the amount of 1,500. Let's just see if the supply train is all the way back yet. Not yet, but this is probably it here. Certainly would seem to be coming back here, so I'm going to assume it is. And there's my engineering train. How are we doing with the remaining bits and pieces here? Struggling a little bit. Certainly don't have electricity connected everywhere yet. Where are you going? What was that? Aha. So just waiting for that one. Looks like the power has connected up on some of these now. Lots of things, missing construction robots still. Okay. So they're counting down. The logistic robots. this guy to be applied. 12 railway stations now. That's the problem. That is one problem. You can't control sort of at a fine tune the items that get delivered on it. Well, you could, but we don't. We're not trying to. So if you ask for the one, you could get a full stack put on every carriage. So yeah, you end up with you need, in this case, stations. That's good. That means that the last one has to have been placed. It has. You're not going to be Ian Parker Ross anymore. You are going to be Iron D3. Right, now, 696, 668. So there's probably some signalling here that needs to be fixed up. Aside from fuel, we don't actually even have the fuel mechanism, which is a bit of a problem. Do I have the fuel train? I know what this is. This is how I get the fuel. Included. Right, so that gets us fuel. These four are in the way. It's not good. Something like that. And we're missing material for construction. Well, we're probably not, because we have some of those items on us, so I don't actually need to order them. I can just drop them in. And after those, and the other thing that we are missing is the actual fuel stop. Are any of those a fuel stop? As I said, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm not entirely sure. Uh-oh. We need to move the engineering train again. Alright, let's move you again. Manual, out you go. Right, and let's tell you to go to oil 4 again. and look, the supply train has turned up with the logistics bots. That's very good. These ones look like they're missing power. As does this one up here. So logistics bots. Hopefully this will also pick up logistics bots to help the process of picking up more logistics bots. Because I'm not going to manually do it, but it might do this stuff first. Right, we need a fuel stop, unless we have one already. No, I don't think the oil train needs one. So we need a fuel stop. I might need to run up here and make a copy of the fuel stop. I know there's a fuel stop up here. Which one's the fuel stop? This one's the fuel stop, I think. Yes. The little guy there is the fuel stop. That's all that it takes. It might not be the best one to copy, but never mind. Blueprint. Run back with that, connect up the fuel stop, swap some trains over. What do we have over here? 2,000, wow. What's this guy? Is that the engineering train back? It is, that's very good. Okay, so that's our fuel stop. Let's turn them around. Slap them down. Are we missing stuff? We are missing a little bit of stuff. So let's add that material. There you go, logistics robots are already up to 82. They're slowly adding themselves in. Anyway, what are we missing? We are missing 27 rail. I don't actually... Oh, look at all this nonsense that I do have on me. Let's grab some rail off the engineering train. That will do for rail. You need 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else do you need? A couple of these. 1, 2. And 1 of them. That should go down to nothing very shortly. Right, let's get back up to the fuel station, give it the correct naming scheme and all that good stuff. You're powering up, good. You guys are in range. You won't be called Fanu, you will be renamed to Fuel ID 3. Right, now, the fuel train obviously isn't called a fuel train. What is it called? This guy. Fuel Iron Depot 1, 2, Copper Depot 1, 2. Probably best to add it there, I think. Let's add Fuel ID 3. An activity 5 seconds. There you go. Done. We've got the fuel train sorted out. Now, next we need to get some iron trains. Let's get back in there. Iron, Iron D1. At the moment we've got 6 going there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one. Instead of Iron D1, it will be Iron D3. Until full cargo inventory. Put it there, it's deleted. There you go. And we'll come back in here. Change one more that's going to Iron D1. This one. Let's add Iron D3 to full cargo inventory. And Iron D1 deleted. That's 2. That twice more, so Iron D2. Probably no good if they're actually waiting at the iron, but if they're here it's probably okay. Instead of Iron D2, you will go to Iron D3, to 4, and one more swapped over. Iron D3 until inventory full. Now I'd kind of like to see this work. There we go. Oh, here comes the first train. Could take a while because most of the logistics robots are still only slowly coming out, but as this is an automated process, I'm just going to leave them to it. Sure, they'll sort it out eventually. Now, we next need to move on to the coal, and I need to be aware of how long I've taken, so thanks for joining me, and that will be all for this episode, and we'll see you next time. So long, bye bye.